Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the world of Marvel to uncover the 10 greatest detectives in the Marvel Universe. Beyond the superpowers, Marvel has some brilliant minds who specialize in cracking cases and uncovering the truth. If you love clever heroes and crime-solving stories, you're in the right place. Don't forget to like, comment your favorite Marvel detective, and subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Let's get into it. Bishop and the XSC. Trained in a dystopian future by the Xavier security enforcers, Bishop became a highly skilled investigator focused on justice among mutants. After traveling back in time, he brought those skills to the present and joined the X-Men in hopes of preventing his dark future. His tactical approach and sharp instincts made him a vital part of the team. Whether on the battlefield or in an investigation, he always operated with discipline and purpose. His commitment to justice set him apart. Later, Bishop was appointed as an FBI agent working in District X, a mutant-heavy neighborhood in New York City. There, he tackled crimes involving mutant citizens, using his future knowledge to stay one step ahead. His blend of futuristic insight and detective work made him a powerful ally to both law enforcement and the mutant community. Bishop stands out as one of Marvel's most determined and capable investigators. Frank McGee. Before gaining superpowers, Frank McGee served over 20 years as a dedicated detective working alongside the police. His life changed dramatically when the Terrigen mist spread through the atmosphere during the Infinity event, turning him into the Inhuman known as Nur. This transformation granted him glowing eyes capable of projecting energy and capturing scenes with photographic memory. These abilities greatly enhanced his investigative skills, allowing him to see details others could not. Despite the boost to his detective work, McGee's transformation caused personal hardships, including losing his job and his wife. Undeterred, he took on a leadership role with New Adelan's security force, protecting the Inhuman community. Later, he returned to detective work independently, teaming up with heroes like Daredevil to take down powerful criminals such as New York's Kingpin. His story highlights resilience and adapting to new challenges. Shan Cassidy. Though best known as the mutant X-Men hero Banshee, Shan Cassidy also had an extensive career as an inspector for Interpol, one of the world's leading detective agencies. His work involved tracking international criminals and solving cases across borders, demonstrating his sharp investigative skills beyond his mutant abilities. Cassidy's dedication to law enforcement remained strong even as he faced personal tragedy. The loss of his wife in an IRA attack deeply affected him and changed his path. After this tragedy, he was recruited by Professor Charles Xavier to join the X-Men, shifting his focus to mutant causes. Despite this new direction, Cassidy returned to Interpol multiple times during his life, balancing his detective work with superhero duties. His dual roles showcased a man committed to justice on many fronts until his death during the Mortal Genesis event. Howard the Duck. Though trapped in a world he never created, Howard the Duck made the best of his time on Earth by becoming a skilled private investigator. Originally from the Duck world in another universe, he was brought to Earth by a demon through a dimensional nexus. Unable to return home, Howard used his wit and resourcefulness to solve unusual and bizarre cases that no one else could handle. His sharp mind and unconventional style set him apart in the detective world. Howard founded Howard T. Duck Private Investigations in Cleveland, but later moved to Brooklyn, sharing a building with lawyer Jennifer Walters, also known as She-Hulk. Over the years, Howard has played many roles, from potential president to galactic protector, but his most impressive and consistent work remains that of a duck detective. His stories add humor and charm to the Marvel Universe's crime-solving side. Hannibal King and the Nightstalkers. While Blade is known as a skilled vampire hunter, his expertise usually focuses on tracking vampires and their lairs. To expand their reach, he formed a team called the Nightstalkers, specializing in hunting vampires, and created borderline investigative services for other supernatural cases. Hannibal King was one of the founding members of this group, alongside Blade and Frank Drake. a descendant of Dracula. Known in occult circles as a vampire detective, King combined his investigative skills with his supernatural condition. Before becoming a vampire himself, King worked as a detective, giving him an edge in solving complex cases involving the occult. After being turned by the villain Diacono Frost, he made a vow never to feed on human blood, preserving his humanity and detective abilities. This rare combination allowed him to continue fighting evil and solving mysteries in the supernatural world, proving that even a vampire can be a relentless detective. Jessica Drew, known as Spiderwoman, has an impressive background working with organizations like Hydra, S.H.I.E.L.D., and S.W.O.R.D. She's also been a member of the Avengers and Strike Force. Beyond her superhero career, Jessica earned a living as a private investigator for years, especially during a time when she lost her powers. Her detective work was grounded in real-world cases, helping everyday people facing everyday crimes. Even after regaining her abilities and returning to superhero life, Jessica continued her work as a private investigator. She teamed up with one of Marvel's top investigative journalists, Ben Urich, to form a highly effective investigative duo. Together, they combined their skills to solve difficult cases, proving her dedication to justice extends far beyond superpowers. Misty Knight began her career as a real detective before stepping into the world of heroes and villains. Her connections with heroes like Luke Cage and Iron Fist led her to work with their investigative agency, Heroes for Hire, where her expertise was highly valued. Her sharp mind and experience made her a key player in solving tough cases involving both street-level crime and superhuman threats. Misty's detective skills became as respected as her combat abilities. She also partnered with Colleen Wing as part of the Daughters of the Dragon before starting her own Heroes for Hire agency. This organization brought together various Marvel heroes to assist with her investigations when needed. Although she no longer works closely with the NYPD, Misty Knight remains one of the city's top detectives. Her reputation among superheroes and law enforcement alike is well-earned. Jessica Jones is often one of the first names that come to mind when talking about Marvel's greatest detectives. Fans have known her as a private investigator since her debut in Alias, which revealed her backstory as a former superhero in the Marvel Universe. Her gritty, no-nonsense approach to detective work set her apart from typical heroes. She took on cases that other heroes might overlook, focusing on real people and street-level crimes. Following in the footsteps of other Marvel private investigators like Dakota North, Jessica didn't always handle high-profile cases, but remained effective and determined. She returned to superhero life after marrying Luke Cage and rejoining the Avengers. Yet recently she has gone back to her roots by reopening Alias investigations. Jessica's story shows how detective work can be just as heroic as saving the world. Jaime Madrox, also known as Multiple Man, is a mutant with the ability to create independent copies of himself. These duplicates can live separate lives and acquire new skills that transfer back to Madrox when reabsorbed. This unique power gave him a wide range of abilities, which he used effectively as a private investigator in Mutant Town, the same area where Bishop worked with the FBI. His cases often involved complex, mutant-related issues requiring sharp detective work. Madrox later expanded his operation into X-Factor investigations, assembling a team of former allies such as Strong Guy, Wolfsbane, Rictor, Sirin, M, and Layla Miller. Together, they solved hundreds of cases, ranging from everyday civilian disputes to supernatural incidents and even time travel investigations. Jamie's leadership and diverse skill set made his detective agency one of the most respected in the mutant community. Frank Castle, though not a detective in the traditional sense, and often working outside the law, Frank Castle is unmatched when it comes to tracking down criminals. Driven by the tragic loss of his family to organized crime, the Punisher has dedicated his life to hunting down those who prey on others. His skills as a relentless manhunter have earned him a feared reputation across the Marvel Universe. Criminals have nowhere to hide when they become Castle's target. Using a vast network of contacts, from the darkest corners of the criminal underworld to high-level government connections, he relentlessly pursues his prey. When the Punisher is on the hunt, He always finds his target and delivers his own form of justice without fail. Thanks for watching our countdown of Marvel's top detectives. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content. Your support means a lot and helps the channel grow. See you next time for more superhero stories.